Check.
Check what? I thought you were about to go in. I thought
The
you were about to
DJ
go
Booth Radio Show. What's good? We here. It's Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Like to thank all our listeners out there. We in here. What's up, dude?
Chillin'. Hey, you chillin'. We stop the meeting for 1 second. I got a big announcement to make. I want to say happy birthday to my guy DJ Niledge, man.
Man, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that.
How was your birthday?
Amazing.
It was amazing.
It was
I could imagine.
amazing. All weekend, man. It was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Saturday, I got a chance to, DJ. I had a whole full day. Worked from 10 to 5. DJ from 9 to 1:30. Then went to check out Wayne Davis on the 1 and 2s down at 1722 until about 3:30 in the morning. Sunday, man, I was involved with the Basement Boys down at Montego with Louis Vega.
Legendary.
Man, that was legendary.
You just
packed house.
Birthday weekend.
It was a packed house, man. DJ Spin, Teddy Douglas.
Okay, talk some names now.
Yeah,
okay.
Them dudes, Greg Lewis, Damon Ramsey, all them dudes, man, was in the building. All the DJs, house DJs was in the building, man. It was an epic night. The event turned out wonderful. Everybody had a great time. I just was glad to be a part of it. Setting it up. Took a couple pictures with Louis. Talked to Louis. Matter of fact, supposed to be going up to New York tonight for he's got a party out there every Wednesday. So going up there, man, while it's still fresh, show my face.
Yeah.
Maybe make some connections in NY, and that's what it is.
Yeah, the weekend was good. I'm see what I had this weekend. What I do this weekend now? You and me?
I don't know. Monday, I was at Mingle Mondays.
Yeah, we did do
with 5 Star.
Yeah, we poured up there for a little bit.
Yeah, it was.
This weekend was a dope weekend. Saturday night, Saturday had shout out to Baltimore City Recreation Park. DJ, the grand opening is called The Influencers.
Okay.
Event there. Saturday night, shout out to Morgan State University. I was there DJing.
Shout out to Morgan State.
And then Sunday, Downtown Cultural Arts Center. Shout out to Lady Day, my guy Rondell. Great event, very powerful. My guy, Phil was on the panel. They was basically speaking about business and black business. It is business, period.
Yeah.
How to create your business, keep it going, get your capital, things like that.
That's important.
That's a dope weekend, man.
It's a whole lot of rules and stuff out there that we don't know about.
Yeah.
That they've been using for years and years.
Yeah. But speaking of that, right, I got a business guru in the building. I'm talking about legendary for the business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, so we got 2 guests in the building right now. Then we got another guest on the way, and we got our beautiful host, Queen B, on our way also. Let me introduce our guests real quick. First guys in my life, who we got?
Mr. Derek Anthony Chase, Cheryl Lewis Crayon Brown baby boy, born on Division Street, raised in Park Heights, graduate of Burger Roll, Mercantile Vocational Tech, Morgan State University. Yes, sir. All day, yes, sir.
Okay, who we got over here?
Yeah, my name is Elijah Davis.
Okay.
I'm Elijah Davis of Elijah Camera Art. I'm up and coming photographer, representing West Baltimore, born and raised, robbing the Division Street.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? Everybody on my live, shout out everybody on my live, like all this plays, Fanny Designs, Kenny. I didn't put this together. That we all from the same neighborhood.
Right.
I got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Lawrence Division Street is on my own. I wear this proudly. So I'm pretty sure y'all know everybody in my family. Because everybody in my family is from Lawrence Division. Everybody in my family, the whole neighborhood is my family.
Right. No question.
So we want to talk about that off-air stuff. But anyway, like I said, usually we go into trending topics real quick. The Queen's on the way and my stuff. But I just want to put a question on the table, right? By it being your birthday, how do y'all gentlemen feel about working on your birthday? So, Doc, how do you feel about that? Working on your birthday?
Oh, man, every day is your birthday.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, it's a blessing, man, to celebrate, what's better to do than what you love to do on your birthday? And if you're involved in the entertainment space, all right, why not have a party and
get paid?
And get paid.
Man.
Well, who thought of that?
No question. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I've promoted parties in the past, and I actually promoted my own party, and I did the photography because I'm passionate about it, man. I love doing it. So it's never even really worked to me. It's just doing what I love doing.
Yeah,
I agree. I did my baby shower.
I gotta agree with that because
you ain't did your baby shower.
I really did.
Yeah, he did.
I would have did a wedding, but shout out to Raw Man Flavor.
I feel the same way. I actually was working on my birthday. I was at the at Western High School because we doing a production of The Wiz. So, man, that
Hold
was
on,
just...
you doing a production of the Wiz. I'm the original Scarecrow, baby.
Well, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm actually doing the photography for Connie Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm doing the photography.
Okay. You see that one thing about this guy here. He's real humble. Sometimes, so what is your title, sir? What are you doing?
Associate producer and music director.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Let the people know, man. It took a long time, a lot of energy, and you went to school for this stuff, man.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
So I was doing that yesterday for a few hours. So I definitely like working on my B-day if it falls on that time. If it's something that need to be done, it need to be done. Yeah. It ain't about, it's not like back in the day when we ain't had no responsibilities and stuff like that. We could just get up and do, high school times or whatever, where you ain't really had no job. You ain't really, it's not like that. Now it's, getting older.
Yeah, so what's your back in the day?
High school. Or before high school. When you don't really had no responsibilities.
Okay. So another question we were talking about in the barbershop, right? So what is the next level to getting older? Like, is it 30 and over or 35? What's the middle ground, Derek? What's your opinion?
Hey, so I was told this, man. I have to quote this old man, right? He said, Derek, when I was 25, he said, I thought 40 was old. He said, then I turned 50. He said, when I got to 75, he said, I knew 90 was old. He said, I'm 97. He said, old is dead and young is alive. So, the reality of it is, man, is that, again, every day above ground is your birthday. It's a good day. It's all middle age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My grandfather's, he's like 85 or 86. And he said, I said, Pop, how you feel? He like, well, I feel like I'm, I feel good. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. I feel like I'm still young. Like, and he was like, it's all in your mind how you feel. Like, it ain't just because you 85. And when he said, I was like, that was a jewel. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And on that note, I think what happens a lot of times is we think we're supposed to react to the world a certain way because we chronologically, certain things happen. But if you grew up in Baltimore, you may be facing some things that a 50-year-old facing at 7.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying?
True that.
So it's like I don't really follow the chronological age. However, I do respect it. Things come with time.
Oh yeah.
How you feel about the age?
Yeah, same way, man. Those I remember when I was 20, and I had a homeboy that was 25. I was like, man, he just on his birthday. I was like, man, he old, right? We was 5 years apart, and he was 25. Yeah, but then as time go on, man, because they were like dog years. Yeah. So like when you in Baltimore City, you 14, right, and you hanging out with someone 19.
Yep.
Man, the 19-year-old like your father, because that experience that he got from 14 to 19, man, it's something else in this town.
I always go around the older crowd, like always. So we are blessed with somebody else in the studio today. Our very own.
All right.
Our very own queen of the show.
What's good, fam? What's good with y'all?
What's happening?
The limo straight outside?
Oh, yes. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough room in the back because, Quick came in and, he blocked the side on there on the right.
Yeah.
So then Howard and Dave was like, oh, well, just go that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as we made room. I started to ask Jack to put a cone so that way
Hey, listen, man, I was working.
He got
that new Porsche out there.
Okay, big body.
Niledge got the Lambo. Man, look, I ain't gonna say what you got. Look, I ain't gonna put
He flew it.
Look, what he got don't even have a price tag. They just ring up everything after all of the upgrades.
It was good. So before you came, one of the questions of the day was, how do you feel about working on your birthday?
Oh, I mean, I don't ever have an issue. I've actually worked on my birthday, since I turned 18, I'd say more times than not. However, that I'm gonna say 35 because I'm 31, so I'm gonna say that turn comes after 35 because I'm already past the 30 jump. So in my mind, like nowadays, I feel more entitled to celebrate my birthday than I did when I was younger. Yeah. When I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna have more. But now I'm like, shoot, I don't know. I might not make it next year. So let me get this one in.
That's different. I like that.
Yeah. So I was like really grinding a lot more so when I was younger. But now I'm like, it's my day. And then it turned into it's my weekend. And, I'm like a real Scorpio. I'm like, I celebrate all months. Because my best friend starts in October, the beginning of Scorpio. My middle best friend, hers is in the middle, and then mine's at the end.
I need y'all to call up, man. 410-481-1010.
Yeah.
Topic of the day, is it cool to work on your birthday?
I celebrate all year round.
Yeah, it's just. And one other question, one round table question.
Go ahead.
Going to our segment. How do y'all feel about Tamar Braxton? Correct me if I'm wrong. She had a birthday, And who, her cousin got proposed to?
Yes, I believe it was her cousin.
Her cousin got proposed to.
It was either her cousin or her aunt.
She got offended by that. How do y'all feel about that?
I mean, you know, sensitive thugs all need a hug.
Sensitive thugs need a hug.
I mean, it's just one of those things. I mean, I get the idea. Nobody wants to be upstage. But, you know, if we together, like, I'm celebrating every moment. Like, the fact that you chose to celebrate you being married or being proposed to or whatever the situation on my birthday.
That's what I said.
That's humbling.
It's humbling. It makes me feel special. Like, you felt like we were that close for that. Like,
that's what I said. Like, it's an honor.
Yeah. How about you, Elijah?
I'm all about sharing the blessings, man. They shared a blessing that day.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't see a problem with it. But sometimes I don't know, women kind of roll different.
And since we have a woman in the Miss, how do you feel about this?
Specifically what? Give it to me raw.
Okay, if you have a birthday and I'm there and I propose, well, I'm already married, but if somebody was there, they propose to their soon-to-be wife, how would you feel?
Okay, if it's my day, I'm upset because if it's my birthday and my wedding day, those are the 2 days you better act like Jesus then came back and it's all about me.
Somebody call her.
It's my day, it's my time.
That sounds like a woman.
Now I'm gonna say this. For my birthday, unless we have the same birthday, like I have people that I call birthday twins. You know what I'm saying?
Twins.
Like unless we got the same birthday, I'm cool with celebrating birthdays together. Or like even me and my best friend. Like I've celebrated my birthday before my actual day just to kind of meet more in the middle because we did something together. But my birthday is my day. That is the day the Lord gave me. It is like it's like the first 2 things that you get when you were born is you get your birthday. That's first your birthday, your time, and then you get your name. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of really you pulling some things out for me. This other guest, they must be at the door.
Terrible.
But yeah, on the other side of it, I'm gonna say I'm not really that big of a fan of doing anything on my wedding unless it's pre-planned. Yeah, period. Like that's it. Like if it's my wedding and you want to propose during like the reception or whatever, I'm not gonna say no. I need to know if if you planned it all out. Like this ain't gonna just be no surprise in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation.
See, I got married. I proposed. I got tired of waiting, and Elijah. I got tired. I think I called now. Like, yo, I think I did. I'm just tired. I had the ring already. So I just went and got my godmother. She's a pastor, whatever. When they got her picked me, drove her, got something to eat. I was talking to her about it. I said, you know what? I'm tired. I just want to get over it. I'm anxious. So I went to my mother's house. My mother wasn't dressed. She was in the bed, laying down. Was in the room. I just said, I'm just going to do it right now. I just turned around, got my knee. And then, but I got flack from my like when I was back when I was working. My co-worker was like, why you doing it like that? I'm like, that's just how I wanted to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, so Queen, does that make it unspecial? Because I didn't do the root Chris, none of the other things.
See, I didn't say it was special, to do it all big or whatever. Like whatever makes it special is what makes your feelings, kind of come out a little bit more. Maybe you come out of your shell a little bit more. You like you said, like sensitive thugs. Maybe you have your sensitive thug moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's cool. I'm not talking about the grade in which you know what I mean. I'm not talking about the grades of what you're actually doing to propose. I'm talking about just the time and the location. Like the time is not at my wedding. It shouldn't be. Not like I said, unless it's like there has to be sentimental reasons behind it. It's not just oh hey girl, oh my god, your wedding was on April 13th. Oh my god, I wanted to get proposed to on April 13th. Can I just get proposed at your wedding? Like, no, we're not doing that. Like, I'm sorry, no, we're not at all. Like, you know what I mean? Right? It's not selfish. It's selfish on you to be wanting to take over my day. Like, and especially if it's already pre-planned and it's like I already then sent out the invites. That's what I'm saying. It's like timing is everything.
Selfishness.
I don't care what you do. You talking about selfishness with your self-win hat on? You better go ahead. Shout out to Wise Guys.
That's hot.
So the self-win has nothing to do with being selfish.
Yeah,
you know
right.
this.
And I'm self-winning on my wedding day. Okay, how about that?
But I'll tell you because I have a story about very similar to that. So I proposed to my wife on the way to her best friend getting married. So
see, that's love right there.
Yeah, so it was.
So that's okay on the way.
No, I was
exactly.
I did
not
it on the
at the
airplane.
jump.
I had the ring, and I had to jump on the joint. The pilot.
No,
yeah,
for real?
I'm dead serious. Yeah. I did all of that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
But this is the whole thing. That. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew my wife was at a space where, you know, like she wanted to know how serious I was.
Yeah.
And I knew that when she got to her friend's wedding, the one she was thinking she was going to be thinking is, when is my turn?
Absolutely.
So for it wasn't selfish.
Yeah.
It was like, nah, let me just reaffirm the fact that I love you.
Strong, yeah.
I'm here with you, and you going here already covered. So I think that, you know, it's a lot of different ways to look at it. But I understand.
That was strategic.
Yeah.
See, he got me thinking about my wife.
That was strategic.
That was just
Little chess move.
Because when women go to weddings, they automatically thinking,
All day.
when am I going to get my turn? Oh my God!
And look, you popped the question right beforehand, so she gonna sit there and enjoy the whole wedding. She's gonna be like, "Oh my God, that could be."
And we had to argue. We had to argue on the way back.
There better not be no argument.
I like that. Yes.
There better not be no argument. That was strategic.
Okay, but listen, now I gotta shout my wife out. Shout out to my
We all know.
My wife, I cannot do. I didn't put this together.
Thank you.
I didn't put this together. Shout out to my wife. Without my wife, I cannot do it.
I celebrate my love.
Boy, you get the picture.
The midnight star.
You remember the song you want an hour? Yeah,
I do.
What song was it?
Raheem sang at my wedding. Raheem Devon sang Love Need Want You. So Raheem sang at my wedding.
Damn, like, what's the comment? You real, Woody.
Yeah, come on, baby.
I really want to take my Braxton though. I ain't had that kind of money. I wish I knew you, man. I could have called that. You can take my up about that.
Plug. You the plug. I need a plug. Okay.
So anyway, Queen, what's up, Queen? Where we going?
Man. Okay, y'all. It's some things going on, but we see. And you already know what time it is. It's the hottest topics in the trending tea with your girl, Queen B. What's the buzz? Well, let's get right into it, starting with some local updates. So, the Millennium Tour, that was hosted by several artists like Chingy. Thanks for that follow, Chingy. Appreciate you. Lloyd, Bobby V, Yung Inkky Twins, Pretty Ricky, as well as Baltimore's own Mario, and headlining B2K. Look, all the performances were great. Almost all of them. Anyway, there were a few surprise guests. Genuine came out. You know, he lived right down the street, so thanks for coming out and showing some love. And then KC as well. Bobby V brought out KC, which, you know, from Joe to C, which I had my fan moment. You know, thank God I was in the back. Ain't nobody see me. But the only feedback I have to say about the UMBC Center is, you know, the next time you're going to have a big event, make sure that your stage can handle it. There was an 1.5-hour technical delay because the entire stage set went out. When I tell you, people in the 200 levels was on the floor. Just Hilarious was on the right, showing off for her sister coming out. And, you know, then we had New. She was busting splits down there because, you know, the host had to improvise. But overall, it was a great show. Definitely was worth my $100. Now, moving on to DC side. So, have y'all heard of the hashtag Don't Mute DC?
No.
Young Fly? You're talking about the go-go. Yeah.
Yes, there you go. So exactly, like the new hashtag has surfaced. It's a noise complaint that allegedly was made by using someone else's words, colonizers. Because
that was crazy. You ain't about that?
Nah.
Can you refresh this real quick?
On 7th and Florida Ave, there's a Metro PCS store, and that store corner store has been historically known for playing go-go music, promoting it.
I know the store.
There's been, you know, everybody knows downtown DC has been definitely kind of like renovated on the low. So there's just really kind of a lot of cultural differences, right. You know, as far as what's going on with downtown DC. So a lot of people are kind of like, hey, look, this is a part of the culture. This is what we're known for. You know, you're moving into our city. The gentrification in DC is happening, and this is the result of it because y'all trying to take this a part of, you know, our DC culture and a part of history. I agree. You know, that's just kind of like somebody coming to Baltimore and trying to take Baltimore Club out the scene. Like, that's never going to happen. Yeah. So, of course, naturally, hundreds, and when I say hundreds, I mean more than 1,000 or at least 2,000 people showed up on the corner in support for the hashtag Don't Mute DC. So that I thought was pretty dope, especially because public figures like Easy Street, and shout out to DJ Quicksilver as well, they were definitely showing their support, even asking questions like, you know, how do you feel about the DC culture and go-go? So actually at the Millennium Tour, TCB was even highlighted and they were actually brought out. So I think that, you know, we're interbreeding now club music and go-go. I mean, you know, we got Baltimore club music now in London, UK, overseas, in India. So, you know, there's a lot of mixes. Like, my thing is, you know, I get the guy that got on TV and said, you know, I think he the one that snitched, you know, everybody know that, you know, there's always that one. But he got on TV and he's basically like, listen, I don't have a problem with the history or with the culture. I just don't want to hear it so loud. Now, my question is, do you feel like, you know, music is played too loud, or our music is played too loud? Or do you feel like, you know, this is a part of history, you should just kind of move somewhere else?
But it's when it's played so you can hear it outside? Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah, like it's an outside event, and let's say, you know, right across the street is an apartment complex. Well, and that's the thing. It's not illegal.
So what we talking about?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, my first charge when I was 15. Notice I said my first. I apologize, I'm not misrepresenting you. But my first charge was violating the noise ordinance. You know what I'm saying? And this whole idea that we can't culturally be who we were, because we hood, we Shirley, Park Heights, and Shirley. Yeah. We put the speakers in the street. The whole block is rocking. There was no. They didn't come around there complaining about the music. It was a fight that happened a long time ago. But this is what I say to this whole idea about gentrification. All right. So if I'm coming into Zulu land, I better learn some Zulu dances. All right. The problem historically with white people is when they move in, they have the expectation for everything about everybody to move out. And the conversation that I had across from the building that I own, that I said to her, I said, look, check this out. It's a new day. And I'm just letting you know, like, I'm here, and we're not really planning to go anywhere. So we need to be able to have a conversation about things that we may disagree with. It's not even so much working together. Just because I do something and you dislike it doesn't mean that I am forced to change. No, what you got to do is just like, I don't like cheesecake. All right, so I'm not eating cheesecake today. All right, as long as I'm not doing it to the point where I abuse you. Right. Hey man, you gotta live with this, and that's something I think that they gotta learn.
Respect.
But we gotta teach them.
Yeah. I believe that. I agree with that too. Now, I'm going to say this. Going up and just switching a couple of lanes because, just kind of staying away from the whole culture thing. We all know, look, that person who snitched, they wrong, and they're going to have to get over it. You can go ahead and sue your mama, your daddy, whoever you want to. But bottom line, Go-Go's going to definitely stay in the D.C. That's his home.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how do y'all feel about Nipsey's passing? How are you feeling right today? Because, a couple of weeks ago, it was kind of shocking. It took everybody by, kind of surprise. Yeah. How do you feel about it today?
That's a tough one.
That's a good question.
Still perplexed by it.
Okay.
I don't really know what to think, but I just know that we took a substantial loss.
Agreed. Now, to comment on that, Nipsey's mother actually chimed in just a few days ago, and she actually said that, we need to absorb the fact that Nipsey is now omnipresent, so that, anybody out there, all our religious, any theologists out there, everybody knows omnipresent meaning to be and present in all forms, physical, spiritual, and the other one is more deep in religion. I ain't no pastor, but it's kind of like mental, if you will, but the physical form of mental. And she's basically saying, like, he is with us all now. He's actually able to get further in his journey and in his purpose now that he is with God, and now that he's able to actually touch the people in every way, everywhere. And I like that because one thing I said after my father passed, I said, you know what, death is beautiful. I didn't understand, the completion of life until if somebody really, really close to me kind of affected me. And I really thought that the fact that she got on the gram, to uplift spirits was really dope. Shout out to Timbaland and Snoop Dogg for reaching out to the game and getting him in the studio to rewrite his mind. I like that too. Now, I'm going to say this though. Everybody knows his homegoing service is tomorrow, 10 a.m. A couple people have been selling tickets for his funeral, trying to flip it and make $1. I appreciate, because, sometimes people don't respect the people that speak up and say what they got to say on their heart and mind, and then they just kind of like look over them. But shout out to Kalani, because she said if anybody's out there selling Nipsey Hussle tickets for his funeral, she said, F you. I'm right behind that too. Now, the most recent and the most hottest tea as far as the queen of hustle, I will say, which everybody knows is Lauren London, his wife. She is actually 8 months pregnant with his unidentified sex or unidentified gender, but she's definitely 8 or 9 weeks pregnant with his child. So we're waiting on for her to show that little baby bump, but that's what's been kind of trending and leaking right now. So look, we'll have to see what's up next week.
I think it's like I would agree with what you said. I think like his death awakened a lot of people like that weren't even abreast to Nipsey Hussle as an artist or whoever he was, because even people coming in barbershop, older people, they'll be like, I never even heard his music, but then when because now he passed, they listen to some of his stuff, they like, man, he's really dope.
Yep.
Right.
So it got his exposure.
Yep.
The catalyst, even though, unfortunately, just like with some of our other fallen rappers, when they die, they become more popular.
Right.
And one of the things I would like to add is that the fact that Nipsey Hussle's mother, had that level of consciousness, it really shares light on who he was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that comment, I was like, okay, bam, spot on. I know what you're rooted in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, the other part, just about, timing, is that, like, we're in the 400th year of slavery. We were brought to this country in 1619, right? This is now 2019. So it's 400 years later. Now, according to all the spiritual holy books, something's supposed to happen magical between these people who come for 400 years. We're in that year. The question that I ask myself is Nipsey Hussle's death the magical moment that we needed in order for us to begin to shift not on police brutality, but back to the brutality of us on us brutality. Can this be the same moment that the Trayvon Martin situation was for us? Stop killing us. And when we look at what's happening in Baltimore for the last 9 days, maybe there is something greater to this. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Nipsey and his mom.
I'm glad you mentioned that because they're actually, there's definitely going to be a couple of things coming up. So in Baltimore, there's the ceasefire that's going to be starting up in May. And as well as, I just actually got invited to the Stop the Violence Walk. It's going to be June 22nd in the DMV area. They're going to pretty much start in DC, in the Minnesota Metro Ave area. But I'm actually working on, if you will, I'm working on a project because there's a hashtag and it's Stop Killing Our Kings. Myself as a queen, I feel like as a woman, I'm always positively and, I'll say positioning my words and my actions to protect black men. So, there's a famous rapper, who's out there. He's really broken, a lot of mainstream trends, but he's actually started this movement. It's going to be up in North Philly, and I'm actually working with his team to bring it to Baltimore. So more information's on the way. I'm not saying who it is because everybody knows who it is, but yeah, it's going to be real lit.
Hey, so. Okay. Appreciate you. I appreciate it. Whoa. What's up? It's your boy DJ Duke. This is the Artist Spotlight live on 1010 WOLB. So today, man, I got a special guest in the building. But first of all, shout out to Rod Lee. That's the greatest beat ever made, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I got a special guest in the building. I'm going to introduce yourself. It's a close friend of mine. So, man, what's up, bro?
What it is, man? It's your boy Yung Inkky, you feel me? Out the mud, baby.
Yeah, what's good? What
up, Ink, dog?
Chilling, feeling good.
Appreciate you coming through, rocking with us and stuff like that.
Already.
So what's up? So what projects you got coming up, man? What's
project? I'm working on a collab EP right now with CBN Sam right now. Okay. It's called Trap Vibes, you feel me?
Okay. So basically, I mean, I know, but for the people that don't know, what type of artists are you? What kind of music do you make?
Anything come my way, I can do it. I don't care if it's pop. You feel me? I'ma adjust to it and I'ma do it.
Yeah, well, let's see something real quick. You sit me, son. Let me see something.
Hey.
Let's see what we got.
Easy mix this.
You can cash all of these straight to the face if you want it. I call up X, I need a P, now he on it. I'm laying low, I'm up the message, what you call it. I'm in my zone, I'm up right into the morning. Grind and shine, I stop this cause I own it. We in the club, we gotta performing.
Let me ask you this, so what's the response from DJs? All your music, all together.
They love it. DJs, like, they just love it. They just want me to send my music. So that's what my manager called out for.
Yeah, I'm about to ask.
Shout out to C.
Yeah, because it's like we need a DJ blast. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Had the music and stuff like that. So what made you want to become a? I know you're not just a rapper, but get into the music game.
Mostly Young Moose, my cousin.
Shout out to Moose.
You feel me?
That's fan for real.
So you feel me? Being around him, you feel me? Watching him just made me grasp onto it and just start.
Okay. I think we know where you got the name Yung Inkky from. Is that pretty much the tattoos?
Yeah, all the tattoos.
Okay. How long you been an artist now?
About 4 years.
About 4? Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Gotcha. Now, as far as all your music, do you write your own, or is it a team that you put together? And do you usually write on the beat, or do you write without the beat first?
I write on the beat.
Okay.
So I write everything my own. You feel me?
Okay.
So now this is a round table discussion with everybody real quick. Is there something wrong with somebody writing for you?
No, it's biggest names get songs written for them, and they make hits. You feel me? So
I think sometimes, just like how you have people finish your sentences, normal conversation. I think sometimes that happens in songs. Like sometimes you're like, I got the concept, but I just need that word, and somebody helps you with that word. I mean, whether it's a whole verse or a whole song, whatever it is, but like if somebody's helping you with one song off a whole album and you still put part of your time in there, I feel like what's the problem? Like as long as you divide that money up right.
No question. So, I've had the benefit of being in a space like this where Raheem was Devon and then being him, taking him to the process of him being Grammy nominated. So, and, Raheem is a writer. And, you know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is he was writing, and Jazz noticed, Raheem got signed because he was writing songs for Jazz's album.
Okay.
So they said, well, we know Jazz is hot, but who wrote the song?
Yeah, exactly.
And because he was writing a song for Jazz is why he got signed the job. You know what I'm saying? So writing in that whole space is important. Like, the goal of music is about capturing moments. Right. It ain't about who did it, because the moment that music captures, it represents an era. It's bigger than the person who wrote it. We're grateful for the people who write the songs, but everybody contributes to that moment so you can end up in a space. Your manager brought you here. Right. He don't bring you here, make the contact. So it's just a bigger process, man. And I think that just we have to evolve to a space where we understand this is just bigger than ourselves.
Yeah. Right. So speaking of moments, as a photographer, Elijah, do you prefer to do events, or do you like go out and shoot at parks and stuff like that, or what do you? How do you expand on your photography?
I think I'm far more passionate about working with people at events. So, those moments and capturing those moments that you'll never be able to get again. Like, I was just having a discussion with a few friends of mine, colleagues, they're DJs. So we were talking about basically when you put a concept together and you want to have, this event, and how do you, we heard the music that night. So, we remember that. We seen the fashion, we seen who came to the party. But then after it's all said and done, after that evening is over, what do you have left?
Right.
You have the photographs.
That is.
So, the DJ and the photographer definitely have like this collaborative effort that, they come in to these events with.
Got you. That brings us to the question we always ask.
Yeah,
how important is the DJ?
Wow.
Hey, how important is the DJ to you?
I think they're very important because DJ break records.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Well, let me ask you before you finish that question. So how closely linked are you to Baltimore and DC DJs and out of the area DJs?
I'm closer with Baltimore DJs.
Okay.
I network with DC DJs, and like if I go on a trip, I go in a club or a party, I introduce myself to them. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So I try to build a relationship.
Oh, so you let them know you in the building and all that.
At first I had a pride issue, you feel me? So I had to break out of that, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm glad you spoke on that, actually. I'm glad you said that. Yes.
Get down that mindset, what I mean? You gotta reach out. You know what I mean? So that's dope.
That's big.
I never heard an artist say that.
Yeah, right. Without being prompted and all that.
Yeah, a lot of time pride defeats us in a lot of ways.
Exactly.
So that's big that you did that.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a DJ that didn't want to play your stuff? Or it was like, can't do it right now? Like, was there ever a teachable moment?
But I'll be understanding. You feel me? I don't trip about
You're
that.
in a different space.
Yeah.
I can see it. You're in a different
See, that attitude will get you far off the rip.
Space. Yeah, I like his space. I like his space.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, because I love working with artists, hip hop artists, all types of artists, because they help me with my timing. Like, capturing these moments, like when I'm on stage, it's almost like we're working in unison. Like, I'm a part of whatever they're rapping about. Like, I mean, I actually feel that vibration when I'm on stage with an artist.
Absolutely. That's what's up.
Yeah.
What you think, Derek?
Oh man, I mean, for black culture, the DJ is a life. Like the DJ is the drummer. And when I just came back from Liberia, right, and everything that they did, every ceremony started with a drum.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So in our culture,
that was the heartbeat.
It's the heartbeat. That the drum leads us.
Yeah.
So, I got into the music industry. So my number is 443-804-8742. 8742 is the Universal People Improvement Corporation. Has nothing to do with music. All right? We started You Pick World Music. Me and Raheem, that whole idea, it was about how do we universally improve people utilizing sound? You know what I'm saying? So the DJ is life. And the DJ dictates how we move as a people.
Absolutely.
Whether we're going to move when we talk about this whole idea of, why more of us didn't hear Nipsey Hussle's the music? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, DJs have to take responsibility for that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, we deal with the whole idea of the commercial side of the DJ and not the cultural responsibility side of the DJ. This man needs to be heard. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
When you had an opportunity to break Marvin Gaye, you would say, nah, Shawty, I'm going to pass off with JoJo.
Because you did it right.
You break Marvin Gaye. What are you talking about?
Right.
What are you doing? Like, you got to be a part. It's your responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I think that's where we are.
And that's time. Remember, we had Doechii up here. I know you know Doechii.
Yeah, no doubt.
So when Doechii was up here, he was saying the same thing. Like, just because you don't like it, don't mean the crowd not gonna like it. So when somebody approached me, he know I play everybody up, but I like when artists come when I DJ, so y'all can see the response. And you also got to play it with something that everybody know. You can't just drop a record like and just, or introduce it like you that Yung Inkky, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? So you can't. A DJ shouldn't be I don't like it, so I ain't gonna play it.
Right.
That's what you like.
Right.
You can't go into a party and play what you like, You got to play what the crowd want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when DJs don't got that type of attitude, I wouldn't even be. I just get away from them. Like.
Hey, but dude, I think also the DJ has the responsibility of playing what the crowd needs to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I like it all. You know what I mean? I believe in a balanced life. I like trap to, gospel. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So the DJ has a responsibility of just knowing what's out there.
Yeah. And then know your crowd.
And know your crowd.
Not like Shake and Bake.
All day. Come on, talk about
it. So shout out to Shake and Bake, Ball City Rexton Park. I know everybody in Park.
DJ killed it.
So, thank you. I appreciate it. So it was a crazy vibe, but it wasn't a trap vibe. And I'm not to put her under the bus. I'm gonna just throw artists out there. CZ Baby came in, right? She I invited out. I was showing her, like, see, this is a different vibe.
Right.
You need music for this vibe too. So I'm not gonna play the rap, trap, and all that. I play all 90s. I ain't never seen you dance in my whole life. You dance the entire time.
I've seen him dance before.
I never seen him.
At the Paradise. I've seen him dance. House music.
All night long.
I remember.
House music all night long.
I'll be a quiet squirrel in the corner. I'll be peeping everybody though.
Yeah, still the movie.
I'm a dancer.
Still
all day. Baltimore.
But that's the whole point I was just telling CZ Baby, like, and I love her. That's one of my favorite female artists.
Yeah, she's dope.
Artists, not just female. Like, you got to make music for different genres, so it vibes people. So are you an artist like that?
Yeah.
Like, I can play some R&B.
Yeah, I'm definitely versatile. Like I told you, I adapt to anything come to my ears. You heard me? So,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Well, what musically did you listen to as a child that made you be like, you know what? I'm trying to see what that's really like.
I wasn't really into music as a child.
What?
Okay.
I was into sports. Like, I wasn't thinking about being a rapper. I wanted to play football.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
All right, what high school did you go to? Shout them out.
But I went to Augusta Fells. You feel me? Over West. Shout out to Augusta Fells.
Now, you know we talk about sports.
See, look, no, we're talking about real athletes, not the water polo you played. Water polo.
You know where he was
You
going
came,
at.
no, look, because he thought I forgot. He came to me talking about, my little county self and out in Bernie. Yeah, he thought I forgot. Go ahead, Coop. Appreciate you.
See, I'm not even going to talk about you.
Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
I told you not to break that ball.
What you say in school? So you play
Yeah, but I ain't never played in school though.
Play rap ball anyway? But can we verify or you just okay?
See, that's his issue. Can you verify? He's like, Google me. Ain't nobody Google you in your water boy stats.
It's just like backyard action.
Here we go.
I don't even want to bring it up.
He swear he's like LeBron or something.
I know.
But when I Googled you now, it just
Get him out of here.
All right, man. All right.
A rusty pair of shoes came up when I Googled you.
I don't understand. But hey, listen. So who else we got in the building? Jump on the mic real quick. What's your name, bro?
My name Cordell City Star Entertainment.
Okay.
Hey.
Matter of fact, we was on a conference call together. So it's good to meet you, yo. Good to finally meet you. Well, shout out to Rock Runner Management, my man Ant and them.
Alright.
We got an event today. I'm copping, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us about what's going on.
What is it? OTM Invasion?
OTM Invasion.
OTM Invasion copping 3 to 5. You feel me? The day pull up, man. We gonna turn up.
Yeah.
What's going on? We got a concert. What's going on?
Well, actually, I'm gonna let this man right here talk about because he's the headliner, the streamliner. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So we got pulling up, and we got Fetty Luciano pulling up too.
Okay.
So it's about to be a blast. We got the whole thing live, like We're gonna have Blast Energy drinks pulling up.
Shout out to Logan James.
Yeah, Logan.
That's my nephew.
We got,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, look, we're real close related then, because we got also your cousin Young Moose. He's gonna be performing this Saturday as well at Cancun Cantina. You gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, all right. So we gonna be there.
Yeah. He gonna be a special guest.
Hey.
We be that DJ Booth Radio Show.
That's what's up.
Yep.
Hey, dude, why aren't we bringing this stuff back down to the garage, baby? You know, that's the center of art and culture. We got the, you know what I mean? You know, my big brother Rennie got the downtown cultural arts center. You know what I'm saying? That's my big cousin.
Man, you know, real quick with Rennie, he gave me. A lot of people ask me, you know, about DJ how I get so fat. This is one of the guys that did it. Also with Rennie, like he called me one day, like Kevin Lyles need a DJ. Just like just on everything I love. Kevin Lyles need a DJ.
I've been hearing about the garage too.
Yeah,
I heard it was like stupid packed over there this past weekend.
Yeah, it was incredible. It was a very nice day. Nice day. Yes, it was. God is good. God is good. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is the reality, right? And you know, 20 years ago, I ain't had me. I guess I had Mike Johnson, who had just got the Heritage, which was Odell's. Okay. So when I wanted to express ourselves culture, you understand that long before cats saw Raheem Devon, like we put on the tours. We started what we call the New Chitlin Network. So we was all over the country. In Baltimore, you know what I'm saying, we had to create that. So we need to create the spaces where art could flourish. So, you know, when we started new Warm Wednesdays, Organic Soul Tuesdays. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Portology. All of this stuff was spaces where art could flourish. You know what I'm saying? So as a grown man, understanding the importance of art and the importance of culture, the importance of music to how we have to move as a people, all right? How do we create a space where we center that? So the garage comes out of the idea. I'm a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? I do all this other stuff, but in spirit, you know, I meet Marcus, Martin, I see myself in that space. How do we begin to create that type of change here? So artists like yourself, you know, DJs like yourself, ideas, photographers like yourself got a place to bring all that together. Guess what? Ain't nobody can run us out. Why? So we control it. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, real talk, dude. The lady across the street, I ain't never had a bad word. Never met the lady in life. Wonderful lady, I guess. But she come in the middle of the night, 12 o'clock at night, say, man, we'll get you shut down. I say, wait a minute, okay. Okay. Who said it? Okay. We see her the next day. I knock on her door. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Who are you? I'm the guy across the street that you said you were going to get shut down. Let's have a conversation. Let me explain this to you, right? Stuff in the world is shifting, it's changing. I have a responsibility to respect you because your family bought this property in 1906. But you got the same responsibility to respect me. What I'm trying to tell you is that I know you're not used to young black people coming down here. And because we young and black don't mean we armed and dangerous. Hello. So you're going to have to make some shifts because I'm letting you know. Like, I'm not going to give you all the polished stuff. I'm going to give you some of that too. But I'm going to bring that real art and culture because you say you in the arts district. You said you in the arts district. You got a chance to move. And you want art, we bringing art there. But it ain't going to look like the art that you got. All right, but we'll give that art because her grandfather, all the sculptures that you see, these big sculptures, her grandfather did all of that. So I said, look, I get it. I'm going to celebrate your art too. We're going to do a documentary. I'm going to have DJ Duke down there get you on the show. And we're going to talk about the art that your grandfather did. You know what I'm saying? But you got to share this space. It's a sacred space. So the garage, from my standpoint, is a revolutionary sacred space where art get an opportunity to live. All art, whether it's music art, whether it's physical art, whether it's light art, whether it's photography art. Nah. I'm saying, yo, I didn't do that for me. I did that for us. So let's go.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that because even Jada Pinkett was kind of like highlighting that, like from her transition from Baltimore, you know, going out into Hollywood. Right. And I think that it's interesting because you are an artist and you create your own art. And I got a couple people in here that are asking you to freestyle. Can you do it?
Freestyle. I'm a freestyle, but I got something for you.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Alright, look. I'm from Baltimore, yeah, we can go to war. I thought I told you, I'll leave you by the corner store. These brothers dying. You feel me?
Yeah.
These brothers dying, mothers crying, that's just Baltimore.
Hey.
And they'll hit you with some stuff you never saw before. Look, know the game and stay your lane, yeah, they be taking brains. A lot of hate up in my city, yeah, they want your fame.
Facts.
But let me tell you about these females, man, they all the same.
What?
They love you when you up, when you down, they all change. I don't like to rap, I just do this stuff for fame. A couple hundred for a feature, that's just pocket change. It's going down in my city. Years.
Hey, look, I was like, what's going down in the city? When?
When? Goes down in the
Yeah.
Okay.
Clean it up for me, bro.
So look, and you trying to be edited. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, look, shout out to Black, shout out to Shamor, look, shout out to Zoe, look, that's my guy right there. Definitely you want to link up with him because he's one of the hottest promoters and one of the hottest hosts that's out in the DMV, especially the RVA area. So I definitely make sure you link up with him for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay. What up, Chico? What up, Green? What up, Mr. Too High? He said, you by the way. He said you was in Baltimore. You said you was in the Baltimore Bad TV series?
Yeah, Bad News Baltimore.
Bad News Baltimore.
She's like, oh, you got Inkky on the show? Yeah. Man, I got Inkky on the show.
He got the hottest name. I heard 16 years.
I ain't know.
Oh, because she already did.
I'm a good actor too.
I like pat on the back with that. Yeah.
What's going on with Inkky? How you know Inkky? Yeah, she like, nah, he's a good actor.
Right.
That's what's up, man.
Hey, hold on. Let's see if we can get the character, man. Come on, man. Give us something, baby.
Give it a little something.
Transform in front of the people.
Yeah, go ahead. Look, all art.
Any character you need to be.
Oh,
all right.
That's crazy.
That was too spontaneous.
Hey, now I'm gonna give you something real quick. All right, now you're not the rapper. You're the manager now. Right. All right, you walking in here. You trying to get your artist signed. All right, so that's the scene. You coming here. We big record execs. You trying to get your artist signed. Give it to us.
He like, I don't want to say nothing that's gonna mess me up for the future career.
Hey, I don't know. That was actually from a scene of a movie. Can you name that movie? Think about it. It was about hip hop.
Oh, you talking about the table?
Oh, you talking about
Radio
you gotta be talking. You gotta be talking. You talking
Show your age, Beach Street, the king of the beach. LL coming to joint. You remember that? All right, don't worry about it. I'm old.
It's all good. It's all good. That's real life though.
Yeah,
that's
so
real life.
Need y'all to call up.
You gonna make me do mine? Yeah, it's your boy DJ Niledge. We getting ready to go into this positive word of the day. Tune in. Yeah, watch this guy Duke, man.
Need some positivity.
Listen, man. All right, since we being spontaneous, because that was a little off guard. So today, man, my vibe is, even though I'm a little under the weather or whatever, you know what I'm saying, feeling a little whatever. I'm gonna say that I've approached another year. I'm 38 now, and I just say that this weekend experience let me realize that sometimes you don't have to receive credit in order to be great. Because you got people doing things this and third, and then when the credits roll out, your name might not be on there, but and the people know that was involved what part you played. Just because you didn't get the credit don't necessarily mean that you have to throw a hissy fit or blow up the spot or be emotional, because within myself, I know that I'm winning.
Come on.
Self-win. Self-plug.
It's not about the credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always talk about how don't worry about what other people giving you love or people like you and all this. Like yourself. Because if you know you could go in any place, any platform, any room and stand strong and be your own man or woman without having to get accolades from here, down, the third to make you beautiful. That's all it is, man. That's what we doing.
I like that, actually. I like that a lot. I'm gonna do a round table question because I'm gonna spin that. So, has anybody experienced the time where you felt like you should have gave somebody credit but you missed your opportunity?
That's a good question.
That's what, because see, that made me think on the reflection side. Like, right. You know what?
And see, that's where, and see, I'm glad you said that.
Well, you're welcome.
Because on the flip side of it, a lot of times we don't give credit. We're always seeking credit.
Wow.
It's just like always wanting to receive the gift instead of giving the gift. Because you'll give a gift, and believe it or not, you'll receive more gifts because you gave.
Absolutely.
That's why it's about being selfless. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, that's important to give that credit. And another thing is real important, 2 words. Thank you.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Thank you goes a long way. Because when somebody says thank you for a job you've done, whether it be small, whatever have you, like I'll give you an example. Me and Duke rolled together a long time. There was a period of time where I didn't have a car. I was on a bus for 3 years.
I know the feeling.
Right. So Duke would give me rides and stuff, and I'd be like, yo, thank you. I appreciate it. He'd be like, man, it's not, man, you my bro. I'm like, nah. Thank you, bro. Because you didn't have to do that. Mm-hmm. You don't have to do. People don't have to do things for you. I think we talked about that before. Yeah. People don't have to do things for you. Yeah. They choose to do things for you. People stop feeling like you're entitled to somebody doing something for you. No, you're not. Who are you?
Yeah. That's real. It's crazy. I always wanted, this is something I share with my wife, the more, when I get to that level, I always want to do like a big thank you party for the whole day. Yeah. Everything free. Like shout out to Stokey, because he did sound like that. But it's a kind of invite only type of thing. But he did sound like that with New Balance. I want to do something for my neighborhood launch division. Everything free. I'm telling you. Food, drink, whatever you want. Not a little bit of food. Not the ladies give you a little. We black people. Never go to an event. We black people. We try to get something to eat. They give you a little piece of macaroni.
One meatball.
What? They give you one. Oh, you want that big mama help?
Right. So that's always my life goal. And I think when I get to that level and I can afford that, that'll be a big piece. So I feel that thank you stuff.
Yeah, man.
Hey, no doubt. I mean, to be honest with being transparent, like I went through an emotional space even with the whole Ryan Devon, because I don't bleed with that. Like, yo, Ryan Devon. I say, look at 8 albums, executive produced by Derek Chase. I'm him. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at the Jive career and all those things, like, I didn't really benefit the way I should have thought I would have benefited. But then I realized, wait a minute, I did. I got the opportunity to experience something, and the knowledge that came from it, like, it's priceless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Cats saying they made Hove. Okay. Make another hole.
There you go.
Like, yo, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to do it. I've done it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like you said, man, it's about the acknowledgement, the thank you, and being responsible enough to realize that you ain't the greatest person in the room just because you may be being recognized as being great. Right. You ain't the great. You just great at whatever that is. But what's going the supporting cast is what makes people great.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I like that.
Somebody told me, Sean Brady told me something similar to that. So real quick, Inkky, before we get out of here, so where you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where you
5 years. As long as I keep being consistent and working, you feel me, and being dedicated, I should be in a nice deal somewhere in somebody's mansion. My mansion. My mansion.
You heard that? No pressure.
Hey, show the shirt. Show the shirt.
It's all in my hand.
Yeah, I was looking at that shirt. Okay.
All day, baby.
And one more question: if there's a list or a team or just a general thank, go ahead and shout them out right now. Give your thank yous right now.
First of all, shout out to Young Moose. You feel me?
Yeah.
Big Cuz, man, love you, man, and shout out Cordell Cause. You feel me? He making moves for me. You feel me? He my like my what is called? Cause I forget everything.
Accountability partner.
Yeah, so he do everything. Like shout out to my girlfriend too. She
shout out to
you gotta shout that girl out. Come on, man. You can shout her twice. You get it. She had 10 twice. It go a long way. Old man, young man. Twice.
I like that. Say it twice. It'll go a long way. Don't say it once. Say it twice.
Man, can talk the cat off.
Shout out to y'all for having me, man.
What was your nickname back in the day? What was that nickname back?
Slicky Woo. Hey, no, real talk, man. I'm real talk. So, in Park Heights, like my early stages of Park Heights, where they call me Pooch. Okay. So people like, I know how old you. I know how long you know me based upon what you call me. If you call me Pete Chase, that means you met me when I changed my name because I was trying to be an artist and try to do this art thing. Yeah. If you call me Derek, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you call me True Born God Allah, then I know you met me at the time, you know what I'm saying, which I still am a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it just depends. So True Born, all right? They call me Pooch. But, we got a couple names. You got a couple names.
Yeah, peace to God, man.
Yeah, peace to God. All day. Like being like shit.
Already, man.
You don't get a name like DJ Niledge without knowing nothing.
No, that's right.
Actual facts.
That's right.
So they said.
Knowledge life for the day.
All day. All being born in knowledge.
There it is.
Social medias. All my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it may be. YUNGINKKY. 2 Ks. You gotta put 2 Ks.
Okay. That was your ID, or where people can reach you?
Yeah, man. D Chase Presents at IG. D Chase Presents is good. We'll go with that one.
Okay, Queen.
You can follow me everything: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Queen B. That's QUEENBDMV. All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Mr. Picture Perfect.
Yeah. Elijah Camerad on IG. Eli Davis on Facebook.
Word. DJ Niledge, DJ NILEDGE on Instagram.
Instagram on the grind Duke. Facebook DJ Duke Live. My official website, the mixtape with DJ Duke. So, you know what I mean?
I got a question. Are you ever gonna change your name to Official DJ Dude? Because that underground DJ.
I gotta change it to Official.
That is. Underground. It sounds so rook. It sounds so rook. I'ma say it. No.
Oh, you know,
no, you be on that level in my mind. You feel me? You know,
so
like he was Inkky, then he became Young Inkky. You know what I'm saying? I know.
And
we need something.
For all our listeners out there, you can catch all the old episodes on YouTube.
Yeah,
you just go search the DJ Booth Radio Show on YouTube, and it'll pop up. You can hear all the old episodes from day one. So, also tomorrow we got Remember. The house music party at 1818 North Charles Street. And the real estate meetup is going down from 7 to 9. So be in the building. Me and DJ TMS, Dion Floyd, we gonna be in there rocking the house, man.
Derek, I need you to come through.
Hey, tell me what I need to do.
Shout out people in my live. City of Gods, Philadelphia was good.
Yeah, they just popped on mine. Shout out City.
Fantasy Designs, appreciate y'all. So real quick, what's up? What we doing?
Mike Wilson.
This week?
Oh, that's my guy.
That's my guy.
I don't know what's going on this weekend. I don't know.
I know.
Uh-oh.
What you got this weekend?
I mean, like I already said, Queen Bee, the DMV, the Queen of Coverage is going to be covering that Cancun Cantina live with PNB Moose. PNB Rock, Young Moose, and with Tato, and with my guy.
No, I'm in there.
Hey,
Tato, quietly, Tato was like my son too, man. That's my guy.
I get an exclusive with him actually that night, so I'm really excited about that.
I'm not that old, but I used to coach when I used to run Cloverdale.
Yeah.
You ain't used to coach nobody.
Yeah, I was assistant principal over at Forest Park.
Okay.
Yeah, Taylor, he was the guard. Yeah. That's my guy. Yeah, he was good.
Shout out to Dante Pretlow. I got fat. Anyway, Friday, where at Friday?
Dude, like 38.
Shout out, I'm 30 actually. Shout out wherever I'm at Friday. Shout out. Saturday back at Shake and Bake Family Fun Center. Sunday, what we at? What's it called? Golden Dragon.
Hey, we doing something at the garage on Friday.
Okay,
you know what
actually, you know what?
8 p.m. to 1. Yeah, 8 p.m. to 1. My man Mike Wilson.
Okay,
we gonna go. It's real quiet.
That ain't happened yet.
No. That's Friday. Friday. Yeah. Come on down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on down there and celebrate. Hey, let me say this because she said something about the birthday thing.
Yeah.
That celebration is important. Change it from party to celebration. We celebrating life. Partying is cool, but we celebrating life.
I like that too. That's a good idea.
Shout out to Mike, another day one artist.
All day. And ball player.
He not just an artist. Ball player, I don't know. I appreciate everybody. Inkky.
He stayed doing that, man. That dude swear he's God's gift to basketball, man.
Hey, Cordell, make sure you go ahead and let them know where to follow you, bro.
Yeah, real quick, bro.
Follow me at City Star Recording, and y'all can follow my other page at City Star TV. That's coming soon, man.
Okay.
Hey, we got Newark, New Jersey checking in. What up, big girl?
Right.
Yeah,
real smooth cats. You know what I'm saying? I like being around smooth cats. You know what I'm saying?
And happy belated birthday! You already thought you wasn't gonna get no love. Happy birthday to ya! Hey, happy birthday to ya! What? Happy birthday!
Okay. I appreciate all the love, y'all.
He 28 all over here, yo.
Everybody cool down.
Thanks for listening today, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Shout out to all the guests. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Great energy, man. Great show, man. Great show. Now I'm a fan. Now I'm tuning in every week.
There it is. We in there, baby.
I'm in every week. I'm spread it and share it and the whole nine.
We in there. Thanks y'all for listening. Peace.
We out.